Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks. Come on. There we go. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I came a long way to ultimately end up at a taco place, but we'll go with it. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, excuse me, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my brand spanking new Cold shirt. Woo! Which, if you are unfamiliar with the band Cold, they are a post-grunge, new metal, alternative rock, whatever you want to consider them, band that came out of Florida in basically sort of like the mid-90s. Originally, they were a band called Grundig. They gained a fair amount of notoriety sort of like at the tail end of the 90s into the early 2000s. Somewhat famously, they were, kind of friendly and associated with the band Limp Bizkit. And when Limp Bizkit blew up, they went over there and they, started kind of grabbing bands that they liked and trying to give them that format. And Cold was one of the ones that, were capable of getting to that point and really thriving. And I fucking love these guys. I've been fortunate enough, I've seen them perform live, I think about 5 or 6 times now. Last time was literally just a couple days ago. That's where I got the shirt from. I actually got videos of that performance, plus all the other performances of theirs I've been at. Those are on this channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check it out. Or if nothing else, if you just want to talk about Cold and how awesome they are. I'm just saying. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing? Where did I go? Why is it a taco place? Well, folks, that's because I ended up at, boom, the Taco Pros, out in Gurnee, Illinois. And I'm out in Gurnee, Illinois for a family function, but, it's me, and I do these reviews, so I try whenever I go to places I don't go to that frequently to go over there and sort of see, hey, can I find, like spots that are available, things like that. And I did a little bit of research before I started making my way out, but it was like nothing was like that close to where I needed to be. So ultimately, I just kind of went with Taco Pros, which that's not a knock against them. I haven't tried their food yet, but I was hoping to get something, a little bit crazier or something like that. But hey, who doesn't fucking love tacos? Anyway, so what did I get from Taco Pros? Well, it happens to be, boom, in this container. Specifically, it is, try not to spill it on myself, boom, it's this! What the fuck is this? This is their Barbacoa taco combo special thing. So I got 3 Barbacoa tacos, which according to their little menu thing was their house special, so I was like, okay. And I love some Barbacoa. Then we got the rice, we got the refried beans. Sure, why the fuck not? Also, I just want to mention right now, we are officially in the season where it's getting hot to be in the car, so you might see me kind of dabbing my head off periodically, because it's not super hot outside yet, but it's hot enough, and it's just, ugh. But anyway, let's try out some tacos. And I got them, you could get them American style or Mexican style. Mexican style is with cilantro and onions. American style was just lettuce and tomato. I just went American style. I don't like onions that much, So, I do like cilantro, though. Let's give it a go. Tortilla is nice. Barbacoa is very tender. Very tender. Okay. Like, that is like some barbacoa on a whole nother level from most of the places I'm used to. Like, typically if I get myself some barbacoa tacos or a burrito, it's from Chipotle. Which, yeah, that isn't saying a lot, to be fair. But I've had barbacoa from, like, other proper places and stuff. That is the tenderest barbacoa I've ever had. That is like melt in your mouth tender. That is really tasty. I'm very down with that. I instantly regret my somewhat lackluster enthusiasm for the whole situation. Because no, man, that was really good. Like, it was very fresh. You know, you could just taste the meat. And like I said, just the tenderness was ridiculous. Never have I had barbacoa that tender before. That was really good. Let's do, because I'm going to do the whole combo thing. Why the hell not? So let's go ahead. Let's get some rice real quick. I love rice. Personally, if I'd thought about it, I would have asked for just more rice instead of refried beans. I'm okay with refried beans. No, don't drop the fork. Okay, didn't drop the fork. But I'm a way bigger fan of rice, so. The rice is fine. It's pretty much what you expect when you get like some combo Mexican rice. Not as good as like if it's like freshly made, I'm not saying it's not fresh or anything. I'm just saying like if you go to like a proper like sit down place, but it's okay. It's, a little bit underwhelming, but again, it's pretty much what I expected for being just a toss in as part of a combo. It has okay flavor. Not going to go over there and leave much of a memory, but, it's fine. And we'll even get in some of the refried beans. Because why not? Refried beans are actually pretty dang good. I mean, refried beans are never like my favorite part of like a Mexican food combo. They're fine. But like I said, I'm more of a rice person. But actually, these are really solid. Like, these have a lot of flavor to them. I don't feel like they were just sitting around or anything like that. Like, you instantly taste them. They got good flavor. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm actually digging these. I think I retract my statement about the rice over the beans in this instance. I think beans are actually maybe a little bit more standout than the rice. I still like having a combination of the two, but okay. All right, well, the only last thing to do, I've got some sauces. Got a red sauce and got a green sauce. We'll go ahead and we'll do a little. Red sauce is good. Got a nice little heat to it. Got that nice pepper taste. I'm down with that. Let's try and get a little bit on the taco and hopefully not spill it all the fuck over myself, because that would be a foolish thing to do. Alright. Taco. I can't get over how tender that barbacoa is, man. Like, it's so tender, it's almost like lengua. Like tongue, where it's like, ultra tender. Yeah, red sauce goes nicely with that. Gives it a nice little kick. It doesn't overpower the flavor of the taco. It's good. I like it. And then, to complete the whole damn thing, because why not, we also got a little green sauce. Some verde, as it were. Try out some of the verde sauce. Ooh, I like that. It's nice. It's got a little bit of a thickness to it. Doesn't have the same kick, but it's probably a little bit more flavorful. Or at least it's flavorful in a different way. I like verde sauce quite a bit. Let's get some on the taco again. Alright. And let's give it a go. I think personally, I prefer the verde. Red sauce is still really good, but I like the extra emphasis that the verde gives to the flavor. Like I said, it doesn't have the same heat, but that's pretty dang good. Okay, this review's gone on for a bit. It is what it is. So yeah, I mean, all that taken into account, yeah, let go. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Well, I mean, I doubt I'm going to be out this way anytime real soon. And I don't know what the widespread availability of Taco Pros is. They do appear to be kind of a chain sort of location thing, but I'm not 100% on that. I mean, I'm not coming all this way out for some Taco Pros. But I will say this. If I was in the area again, which I very well may be at some point, because like I said, family stuff, I would maybe stop in. And I would stop in specifically for that Barbacoa, because that is, I'm not going to say it's the outright best Barbacoa I've had. I've had some extremely good Barbacoa. This was very good Barbacoa. Not quite that upper tier, but the thing that really sets it apart is just, like I said, that tenderness, man. I've never had Barbacoa that tender. And I can understand why they consider that to be a house special. That was really tasty. So, while again, I wouldn't go out of my way to call it a destination spot, I do think that they have some genuinely good stuff there. And I think if you like tacos, you like Barbacoa especially, it is worth, if you're in the area, at least giving their Barbacoa a shot. Because, again, that is some almost otherworldly tenderness on that. And if I'm recommending it, I mean, I guess that basically ties into if I'm recommending it or not. It's not, again, it's not a destination spot, not something you have to experience. But I will give them a lot of credit, especially for, sort of being, again, sort of almost like a little bit more of a chain type of thing. Yeah, there's some quality here. It wasn't the worst part of it was the rice, and that wasn't bad. It was just, maybe a little bit kind of meh. But everything else was really, really tasty. So, anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there and have some truly taco-tastic rest of your life. Because, I mean, like I said, I was a little bit like, but tacos are amazing. So, I need to review more tacos. It gives me an opportunity to eat more tacos. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important that we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. I almost made it the whole way. Just don't like the heat. I don't like the sun. I'm a fucking frozen vampire, folks. Folks, what's your favorite taco place to hit up? Are you more of like a sit-down kind of like, cantina kind of place? Are you more of like, are you like more authentic oriented? Fuck, do you just want to do some Taco Bell? I mean, I think there's benefits to all of them in one way or another. But if you have any personal preferences, things like that, I'd love to hear about it because, I eat some Mexican food on a fairly regular basis, but I'm by no means a fucking expert. So if you have any dishes you want to recommend, things that you think I should try out, please feel free to hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, bye.